Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your X rocker. Anyways, let's just get started. Here's the X rocker. It comes in a huge box. Sit down like that. These come separately. You have to attach them on yourself because these little tiny knobs, these little tiny knobs here, anyways, those little tiny buttons, they come off and there's screws underneath there. You have to do it yourself. Yay, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, so anyways, here's the subwoofer, then which is on the top of it, my favorite part. Then there's the breather. Anyways, what comes with this X rocker is this. No, it has the green end and it has two male ends on the other one. One part to it. Next, same thing as that one, except for when it has the green, it goes into two female ends. Then you have the X rocker transmitter. That is what you use whenever you're doing it wirelessly. And then you have, the power cord. No, that's going back over there. Plugged in over there. Anyways. And then you have your wired. No, it's basically just this one, except it is way longer. Like literally, it's just this one, but just extended. Now there's that end. It goes through all these wires, and then it has these two on the same end, two male ends into the green one, and then it has these two adapters. One's white, one's red. Okay. And what you do is, if you're going to set it up wirelessly, you're not going to need the big long one right now. What you do is you take your transmitter. I'm not going to turn it on because I don't want to waste the batteries on it. And then you take your female one. You plug it into your adapter on the end of it. Not on the side, because that's for fancy stuff and I'm not that fancy. Okay, you plug it in. The green end onto that one. And once you do that, you take it. It's again with the female ends. You take it and then you plug the white into the white, the red into the red. Now, what I just plugged it into is my Wii. This cord goes all the way back around my TV into my Wii. And what I did was I took out the right and left audio. The white's left audio, and red's right audio. So, the only one to be plugged in is the yellow video. And that plugs into your X rocker. But if you want to do it fancy, just because you're just retarded, what you do is you take out these two. You take out your female one. You're no longer going to be needing that if you're going to do it all fancy. What you do is you take your male. You take these adapters and you plug red into red, white into white, and then you plug the green, same as the female, into your transmitter. Okay, now that you've done that, you just have something that looks like that. And what you do with this is that you plug the white into the white and the red into the red on the cords that you use with your female. There's no real point in doing this because the only thing it does is just make it more complicated. There's no need for these to be on there. Yeah, so I've never really used the male usage of these because it's just stupid and there's no need for that, because with the females you don't even have to use these. But if you're going to do it wired, you don't need these. You don't need that, this, or your female. You don't need any of those. The only thing you need is this huge long cord that has that on the end and that on the other end. Alright, what to do is it's the exact same stinking thing. Go white into white, red into red. And what you do with that is you plug it into your Wii audio. Wii audio. But this works with any other console that has these things. Alright, white into white, the red to red. Now you've done that, it should look like that. Okay? It goes into your Wii, goes around into your TV with the video, and it goes into your adapter and into that. And now what do you do with this other end? You have this green one, take it all the way over here, and you plug it into the input, which is the green one on your X-Rocker. There. Now with the output, that is if you want whatever sound on your X-Rocker, that's whenever you want it to go into something else. Kind of like if you are playing a game and you want to record the audio, but you're using your X-Rocker, you use that blue one. But I don't have the right cords for that because it doesn't come with it. So yeah. And how you plug in your power, it's a really thin wire. And you plug that in, that little square, you plug that into it. Press the power button, and it glows. Holy cow, that's magical. Okay, and this big knob right here is the audio. Down, up. And this here's the bass. I always have my bass all the way up because I just love bass, and it makes the chair vibrate. It's amazing. And there's the band. I know it's blurry. I can't make it, focus because I don't have a steady hand. But band, you gotta make sure if you're using it with your wireless transmitter, that your band on your X-Rocker and your band on your transmitter are on the same one. Kind of like if your band on your X-Rocker is 1, then the band on your transmitter better be 1 as well. Otherwise, nothing will come out of your X-Rocker because it's not. Because it's not. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. My bad. Anyways, now that right there is how you set up your X-Rocker. How you do it wirelessly and wired. But there's another thing in which you can do. Alright, if you have you can use earbuds as well. I just have this because, whatever. If you were to take any set of headphones, it wouldn't work with a stinking headset, like, where you talk into it. No, that won't work. But if you plug it into this little black one that has a headphone symbol above it, if you plug it into there, now, it's hard to get in there, but now, whatever sound is coming out of your X-Rocker won't come out of your X-Rocker. It'll come out of your headphones. That is awesome if you're, listening to something late at night and you don't want to disturb someone, or you don't want to be caught by your parents while you're watching stuff late. Not porn, but well, that too. Anyways, yeah. So this here is the basic setup for your X-Rocker. This here is actually called the X Cooper, but it says X-Rocker on it. There. And there. So I'm just going to call it the X-Rocker, even though it is the X Cooper. This chair is amazingly comfortable. And there's one speaker. There's another speaker. And there's a subwoofer. Yeah. And this chair vibrates if you have the volume up and the bass is going. That is amazing. It probably has equal or better bass than my surround sound. Like, it's probably better than that. And this thing's huge. Probably doesn't because I have a big hand, but either way, that thing's amazing. And yeah, so the X-Rocker. Well, X Cooper, I don't care. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe because I don't care about that. I'm now sitting in it. Sorry, my retard face. Anyways, that's not my legit face. I was just doing that. Don't judge me. Anyways, so yeah, that has been my video. This year is going to be actually my first ever video on YouTube. Whoa. Why is my TV doing that with the white line? I mean, my TV isn't doing that in real life, but it is on the video. Holy cow. What the? Either way. So yeah, this here's gonna be my first video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so see you all next time.